Not a lot.
Do I look extra fat because I'm on a bigger screen?
I got a new setup here. I'm feeling like a real pro.
He's got the same microphone, matching microphones, right? I
Yep.
am wearing brand new earbuds. I go through earbuds like crazy.
Really? Did your other ones break?
Honestly, here's the thing. I'm really weird about my ears. So, like, I don't go, like, digging in my ears with a Q-tip. I just do kind of, like, around, And the reason is, I don't know, 8 months ago or something, I jammed the freaking earwax into my ear, and I was deaf out of an ear for an entire week, and it sucked.
So now your earbuds get dirty?
Well, now I don't like as extensively clean my earwax out of my ears. Like I still clean them, so like you can't like see stuff coming out of my ears. You know what I mean? But I
So
don't
then
get like,
your earbuds get waxy and
and
quit working or
they
just
get,
turn disgusting.
yeah, they get gross, and like, yeah, it's just my earbuds are now disposable. I don't buy expensive ones. I just get ones that work.
I like the ones I have. The only bad thing, it's a bad thing and a good thing, but they kind of like, they're almost, I don't think that they're supposed to be noise silencing, but they're in your ear so good that you can't hear anything outside of what you're hearing.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use those like if you're going for like a walk outside, Like you
Yeah.
need to hear stuff around you. But like,
Yeah, you might need to hear your surroundings a little bit.
but if like you're like listening to music just like in your house,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I do this when I listen to music, just alone in my house, my headphones on. Dude, did you know that they have silent DJs? You ever heard of that?
No.
So they'll have like a party or like a rave, right? But everybody's wearing headphones. And so the DJ is broadcasting the music to everybody's headphones. So everybody's hearing the same thing, but it's not like loudspeakers, like it's not a bunch of
So it's
noise.
a quiet party.
It's a quiet party. Everybody's just, yeah. I've never been to
And
one.
you can actually talk to people, like take out your headphones and like,
yeah, you're like, hey man,
talk to them.
you want to chat, man? Let's talk. And of course, like these are like the ravers, so like they have like the big ass headphones, so like,
Yeah.
a little intense for me, I would think.
That'd be weird.
That would be cool though. Like you ever been at a bar that was really too loud and like it's even hard to order a beer?
Yeah.
You're like, I need 2 Bud Lights and I need 3 Miller Lights. Like you're trying to like, oh yeah. It just doesn't work. Would it be nice?
And you're just like, you just hold up the amount of fingers and hope that they know that you want beer.
Just remember. Hopefully, they remember that you ordered
Yeah.
They remember what beer you ordered. But would it be nice? You just go, excuse me, I would really enjoy 2 tasty, cold Miller Lights, please. Thank you. I appreciate your help. That would be great, right? That'd be pretty good. Making good use out of our microphones with our sound effects there.
Maybe the best thing might be is when a chick is serious about you if she takes off her headphones.
Instead of when it's really too loud and like you hear somebody talking, you go, what? And then they say it again, and you just go,
when they really might have said like, you smell like poo.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to use that next time in a loud environment. Hey, you smell like poo. I'll have to work on that. I have a deaf friend. Like he's legally deaf, but he can still kind of hear, and he can't really explain it, but like his doctors or whatever explain it, that it's basically like he's underwater. Like that's kind of what we would hear if we were him. And he has a lot of interesting stories about, oh shit, that makes sound. Like he doesn't realize, like farts, for example, he had to realize that farts make sound. That was a discovery in his life. Is, oh wait, that makes sound? Or peeing. Peeing makes sound. He didn't know that. Like somebody had to tell him, yes, we can hear when you pee.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Believe it or not, he worked in a call center as an agent. A deaf guy.
I've talked to him.
Oh yeah, you have. You played video games.
We played video games.
You have communicated with him over a video game.
Yeah.
It's interesting. We should get him on this show sometime.
Does he drink beer?
Yeah, he likes beer.
All right. Speaking of beer.
Speaking of beer, I'm out of beer. Maybe I should get one.
What kind are you going to get?
The one in this big blue cooler. Dude, you don't even bring a cooler because you have your refrigerator next to you.
Yeah. It's just across the room.
But do you like take your beers out or do you go get a new one every time?
I hold two next to me.
Won't they get warm though?
Not in the time it takes you to drink one beer.
Depends on the beer, I think. And this one's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about this one yet.
I really don't. I'm only worried because it's coming from the maker of our lowest rated beer. Right?
Yeah. But that was a style that we did not like.
Yeah, and I think this one's going to be, if we poured it into glasses, we would see that it's darker than our normal stuff, right? So
we should have brought a glass.
I can always get one, but I want to taste out of the bottle first, and then maybe I'll get a glass. Because that's what we do in this show. Yeah. I mean, we drank Guinness out of the bottle, remember? It was disgusting.
Yeah.
That was the last time. No, it wasn't the last time we filmed together. Right.
No.
We filmed a couple more times. I'll go ahead and introduce it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So we have
your pick.
Founders Dirty Bastard. Kind of a cool label.
Yeah, it is.
You have some Scottish.
Cool label, cool name.
Scottish guy, I guess.
Kind of a gimmick name.
Dirty Bastard. Yeah, and they're so good, it's almost wrong. Dark ruby in color and brewed with 7 varieties of imported malts. Complex and finish with hints of smoke and peat. Who wants to drink peat?
What is peat?
Are they talking like peat moss? Like moss? Paired with a malty richness and a right hook of hop power to give it the bad attitude that a beer named Dirty Bastard has lived up to. Ain't for the wee, lads.
8.5%.
And 50 IBUs. So, I mean, that's getting up there. It's not super up there, but it's up there. All right. Founders, you have failed me before.
Not liking the smell. It smells kind of chocolatey.
It does. But not completely chocolatey. Remember the porter smelled like a goddamn Hershey's bar was in the bottle. You know? This is more like...
Yeah.
This is more like... Actually, the chocolate has gone away. The chocolate is...
The chocolate has gone away.
It's
safe to drink.
Nope, it's still there. It's like
let's try it. Yeah, I still smell it. It's very different.
When they say complex, they weren't kidding. There's a lot going on here. It does still taste like chocolate milk, though. You love chocolate milk. We've talked about this.
I don't want my beer to taste like chocolate milk.
They have beers that are supposed to taste like chocolate milk, and I refuse to drink them.
Yeah.
It
It tastes like liquor.
does not taste like liquor. I guess we're the wee lads that they're talking about.
I wasn't expecting it to be like this.
Scotch style ale. You never know what an ale is going to be. Ale is the most general term for a beer. You know, like
Seems like there's a lot of different kinds of ales.
yes.
I'm not enough of a beer expert to explain all the different types of ales, but pale ale,
India
Scottish
pale
style
ale.
American pale ale.
This might turn into a Miller Lite show. Well, maybe if we distract ourselves while we drink our beer, it won't taste as bad.
Dude, yeah, this sucks.
You aren't very happy, are you?
It's just always disappointing, you know? You hype yourself up and
Well, what sucks is you buy 6 of them. What am
now
I
you
gonna,
have to find a way to drink them.
what am I gonna do with 5 of them?
Maybe Mrs. Harry likes them.
No, she would not like these.
Mrs.
Ugh.
Bald probably would.
That's true. She is much more manly than you. Wouldn't you say?
She just likes dark beers.
We're staying away from Founders for a while, man. Am I right?
Didn't we do another? We did Founders Solid Gold.
Solid Gold was
You
good.
like that one?
That was real. I mean, that was pretty good. But I don't know about this one. I don't.
So you know what
know.
it did here today?
What?
Snowed.
Gross. It was 80 degrees here, which is equally as gross. Don't you think?
Which brings me to our first. Would you rather?
Would you rather? Not bad for a smoker, right?
So.
No reaction to that at all. Like you're not. you're just gonna let that one go. No, like that was cool, dude, or you should never do that again, dude, or
No, it's good. It was good.
it was kind of like
So snowed.
a Bruce Buffer-esque, you know, like
Yeah.
It's time, or more like is it his dad who did Let's Get Ready to Rumble? Ooh, let's get ready to rumble. You know, always hold the microphone like that. You know what I'm talking about. I don't think you know who I'm talking about.
On WWE.
Well, he was more famous when it was at WWF, I think.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
probably.
All right, what do you got for Would You Rather?
So while it was snowing, the feels like temperature was 2 degrees. And I sent the kids out to shovel.
How much did it snow?
And it got me thinking. It only snowed about an inch.
Oh, so that's not even shoveling. That's just like pushing.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
There's no shoveling. You could shovel with a broom. Really, if you really wanted to.
Yeah. But would you rather shovel your driveway when the temperature is at 0 degrees or mow your yard when the temperature is at 100 degrees.
Shovel your driveway at 0 degrees. Easy. Easy.
When was the last time you felt 0 degrees?
I understand. I understand where you're going with this. But you and I both know that within 5 to 6 minutes of shoveling snow, you're already hot as balls, even if it's 0 degrees.
Yeah, but it's a lot more physical work too.
It really depends on how much it snows.
Okay, say it snows 8 inches.
Is it windy out?
Yes.
Is it my yard or your yard?
My yard.
I think my yard's bigger than yours, but you have a hill in your front yard, right? My lawnmower or your lawnmower?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, mine's pretty badass. I would say it's medium duty, self-propelled. So I think I'd
Mine
rather.
is half self-propelled.
How is it half self-propelled?
It's broken. Only one wheel self-propels.
So I ask again, my lawnmower or your lawnmower?
My lawnmower.
I'm
my yard.
I'm scooping the snow then, because I'm not messing
But it's my
with.
driveway.
What about your driveway?
Retaining walls on both sides.
It's not that bad. You don't use your garage door, so why don't you just? I would just put a big mound of snow against your garage door. Then I'm shoveling downhill the whole time and just keep scooping it. And there's just a big mound over your garage door because you never use your garage door. You're welcome. You've been shoveling incorrectly for the past 14 years of your life. That's what I would do.
Well, then how are you supposed to get your snowblower out?
You don't use a snowblower. You just shovel it.
If there's 8 inches, I use a snowblower.
Is that half self-propelled as well? Dude, you have a lawnmower that's half self-propelled? Like, what are you talking about?
Dude, the lawnmower is 14 years old.
You have a lawnmower that's 14 years old?
I bought it when I bought the house.
You do have a lawnmower who's 14 years old, or at least close to it. His name is Raymond.
That's what I've been using for the past 2 years.
So who cares, right? No, I'm still going with the snow. The only thing that sucks about, well, not the only thing. The thing that sucks more about shoveling than mowing is you shovel, and then guess what? You might have to shovel again in like 8 hours. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because you really don't want to wait for it all to end, because then you're shoveling a ton more.
Or even so, you have to shovel like, well, and let's just not even say 8 hours. Let's just say 24 hours. Every 24 hours, you might have to. You shovel to get out, and then the next day you got to get out again, so you got to shovel again. You know what I mean? Like, so that's the thing that sucks. You're never going to have to mow your grass every 24 hours unless you're head's greenskeeper at the Masters or something. That's the only time you're going to have to mow your grass, once every 24 hours. And in fact, the head's greenskeeper would never have to do that. It would be his crew. But you get what I'm saying.
God damn it, this beer sucks.
I got one. Speaking of kind of houses, house stuff. Would you rather have neighbors that play slightly annoying music that you can hear in your house every night?
That's me in the summer.
Or neighbors who play extremely annoying music just once a week? So every night you're just kind of like, oh, that sucks.
I'd take the
night.
once a week.
So like extreme, like pounding, like no chance of sleeping tonight, and you can't like call the cops in this scenario or whatever.
Well, that's the way my neighbors, It's not every night in the summer, but it's more. It's at least 3 to 4 nights a week in the summer. They're playing R&B.
What's wrong with R&B?
It's terrible.
You're racist.
No,
You just said R&B is terrible. That makes you racist.
how?
95% of R&B artists are black?
Yeah, I like rap music.
You don't like rap music. What's the rap?
Eminem.
And what's the other rap song that you sing on this show every once in a while? Something about a wiffle ball bat?
How about Jay-Z?
You did own the Jay-Z album back in the day. I remember that.
But guess what? I don't like country, and that's all white people.
I think you like country a little bit more than you like rap music.
I don't know, dude. Country, ever since like 1999, has been crap.
So, like, what's your favorite song of all time?
I've been asked this before.
Probably by me. Probably on our road trip. Dude, I was watching the movie Cars the other day, and guess what the theme song for that movie is?
Life is a highway.
Played by the Rascal Flatts at that. It's not even like the original version. It's the Rascal Flatts playing Life is a Highway. Ka-chow! Mrs. Harry had never seen it. I made her watch it.
On Disney Plus.
On Disney Plus, yeah.
I would.
I mean,
I don't.
Slightly annoying every day. That kind of sucks. But once a week, you just get it over with.
Yeah, I would go the once a week. I mean, how bad could it be? What's the most extremely annoying music?
According to you, R&B.
Jazz.
What's wrong with jazz?
Jazz is terrible, dude. Saxophone
You're
is
not
the
a Kenny
worst.
G fan? Kenny G's pretty good,
No.
man.
No, dude. If you had to, okay. Oh shoot! There goes my microphone. Here, what would you choose?
I'm going with every night because I am very what's the word? Like, I put up with shit pretty well. You know what I mean? Like, if it's just a mild nuisance to me, I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. It's whatever. You know, like, it's fine. Okay. You know, like let's say I had perpetual.
Dude, you have always been all about not being a burden to others.
Yeah.
Even
Absolutely.
if it meant others being a burden to you.
Get this. Want to hear a great story? Just happened today. So there's a Wendy's by my work. And I don't normally eat lunch at work. But like maybe once.
But when I do, it's Wendy's.
Pretty much. So like maybe like once every other week I'll like swing on over to the Wendy's or something, you know? And so like because it was Friday, the freaking the drive-through lane was unreal. You know what I mean? Like wrapped around the building.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to go into the Wendy's. I've never been into this Wendy's. I've only done the drive-through. And so I walked in and I was kind of confused. Like the layout was kind of weird, you know, it wasn't like your normal fast food restaurant. And I just noticed the cap says brewed for us on it.
Yeah, not for us.
Anywho, they only had the automated touchscreens to order, right? or at least it appeared that way, because I didn't see anybody else like talking to anybody, and I didn't see anybody else making any orders. They were all just like standing there waiting for their food, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever, I can do this. I don't like talking to people anyways. So, I go up and I do my thing, and then it says, insert card for payment. I'm like, okay. And the machine said, this line is closed. The card machine that was attached to it. So I'm like, what the fuck? So like I go to the next one, same thing. Go to the next one, same thing. I'm like, how all these bitches put in their order? Like, if I'm the only guy, and like, again, it was crazy busy. So like the workers were like, whoa, running around and shit. And I'm like, I don't want to bug these guys. They're working hard. Like, they don't want to deal with me. Like, so what did I do? I left.
You went to McDonald's.
This is where the story just begins. So I'm like,
as if the story's over, but it's ready to begin.
So I get in the car, and getting out of there was a pain in the ass because the drive-thru was so long. Because I'm thinking, well, there's a Chick-fil-A across the street. I'll just go over there. And so I'd cross the street, which is a whole thing. But the Chick-fil-A drive-thru was literally pouring onto the road. That means it's wrapped around twice. And it's wrapped around to the road. So I'm like, that's not happening either. Like, I'm not going to do that. So I found a business to pull into to do a U-turn. And I pulled back into Wendy's and sat in the extremely long drive-thru line. What should have been like a 30-minute lunch break turned into like an hour and 15-minute ordeal.
Did you ask him at the window, how do you pay? And the kiosk?
No, it was so normal. I'm like, here you go. Thank you for my spicy chicken sandwich. I appreciate it.
Did you go large size?
Nah, I went with the medium. That was almost too much. I don't know.
All right.
It's your turn, right? You got another one?
Yeah, what was your last one? Because it was something that piggybacked off of that.
The neighbors with the annoying music.
Shoot, I forgot.
You forgot yours? I wrote mine down. See, you just.
Well, I have another. It was one that came up. Like oh, that's a good idea right there.
I don't know if you know, but we have these devices that we keep on us at all times that you can take notes on. It's pretty cool.
Well, here's the one that I have thought of beforehand. Not the one that I just thought of that was even more awesome.
Okay.
Would you rather have to sing everything you spoke
Probably going with
or
that.
Danced everywhere you walked?
No, I'm going with the I am going with the singing because I do it anyway, especially if I've had a few beers in the evening. God, I should be a freaking bard or something, following around a wizard.
Anybody can sing. It's easy. You just move your voice up and down.
Oh. And plus, nobody wants to see me dancing around all the time. Trust me. Nobody wants that.
Well, it's a little bit harder for me because I have a terrible singing voice. Yours is halfway decent. I have a terrible voice to begin with. Like Gilbert Gottfried's like, thank the Lord somebody has a worse voice than me.
Have you heard Gilbert Gottfried? His voice is his character. A lot of people don't know that.
It's a fake voice.
Creepy when you hear him without it. It's like, whoa, dude. It's really weird. Dude, you would think, because you go to church all the time. Don't you sing at church?
No, I don't sing. In fact, my old pastor used to always make fun of me, like in public. He'd be like, yes, when we were singing, everybody but Tony.
Oh, he would say it like out loud? Like,
yeah.
Like in the service?
No, but
okay.
like in a meeting or Bible study or something like that,
I remember when
Because
we
I
was,
like when you're scarred, you get scarred for life when you're a young person and your mother tells you that your voice sucks.
did she really say that?
No, she just told me that didn't have a very good singing voice.
She was just saying
Or
maybe
maybe
you.
she just told me like maybe sing a little bit quieter.
I love great memory of ours is um when Balder would sing in church, and he didn't really want to sing at church. So like let's say you're at Christmas church, right? He wouldn't sing the words, he'd just go watch she's money gone. Just well, it was even worse. He would actually make syllables. That was the funny part. Like he didn't just like sing the tune. He would just make up syllables as he sang. Well, so you would definitely be dancing around, right? That'd be your thing.
Yeah, I think that I'm not a good dancer, but I think that I could make the dancing like funny enough that people would
That's
like find joy out of it.
that's the beautiful part about being a fat guy is you need zero skill. They just go, fat guy's dancing. Check it out. Fat guy's dancing. Look at him. And they go, that shit's hilarious. Thank you,
Like,
Chris Farley.
There's no expectation for you to be a good dancer.
No. But if you just pull off one good move, you're phenomenal. That's all that matters. Interesting. God, that beer tastes like shit. Speaking of shit, would you rather live in a world that has
in a world
like the movie preview guy?
Yeah.
Imagine if there was
in a world where the cars talk and walk like they're humans, and the fastest one says ka-chow.
They don't walk like they're humans. They go on their wheels, man.
Their tires like their arms sometimes.
Sometimes, but only to like, yeah. So would you rather live in a world where there's no doors on the toilet stalls, or live in a world where there are doors on the toilet stalls, but every bathroom is a unisex bathroom? So you'd be dropping a deuce next to Stacy, or Stacy's not a good one. It's dropping a deuce next to Karen from accounting at work.
I would not mind the unisex bathrooms at all. I wouldn't get any like grossness or like any sexual perversion out of it. I would much rather just have doors and share my bathroom with whoever is in there.
Dude, I don't know about that, man. I think I'd be all right with having no doors.
Like, I understand that all people take dumps.
I understand, dude, but dude, I even get anxiety if like I'm like, well, this dump at work is taking a little bit too long. I should probably hurry it up, otherwise they're gonna know I was pooping.
They know you're pooping no matter what.
I know. And the longer the worse. That's more people who notice.
Dude, they already know. You might as well take full advantage. It's like when we go poop at work. Well, for one, you almost have to let your coworker know, because there's only two of you, of the managers.
Like, hey, right? Man,
so you
I'm
can't
just
go disappear on the other manager, because they'll be like,
do?
Where are you?
You go, man.
Like, you have to go off radio, because you're not going to bring the radio into the bathroom with you.
Oh, I would.
So they can't get a hold of you.
I would totally bring the radio in there.
So I bring it in when I'm going pee, because it's just connected to me, you know.
What's
but I'm not going to go
What's the
in
difference?
there. Well, because it's connected to my pants, so I'd have to drop my pants.
No, just disconnect
from
your
up,
pants.
Connected to my ear. And so when you're with a partner, you say, like my buddy the other day goes, hey, I'm going to go drop a deuce. I'll be back. You're like, hope it comes out okay.
But do you have any female partners?
One.
So have you had to tell your female partner that you're going to go drop a deuce?
No, but I totally would. I'd just be like, I'm gonna go take a shit. And she'd be like, sweet.
Dude, I mean, I don't think I would. I think having the doors off would make it less awkward. Like, dudes just walk by, you're like, "What's up, Steve?" Yeah. just.
The awkward part about it is when you're wiping your butt. Like, it's okay to just sit there because you just like, you know. But when you're wiping your butt, like especially as fat guys, you're like, trying to get all the way around.
You make noises when you wipe. What I was,
dude. It's really hot in there, and you're sweaty, and you're like,
I was gonna say, what's up, Steve? Yeah, just beat level 99 on Candy Pop. I couldn't spit it out because it's too funny though.
Hey, Jarek. I got 18 likes on my last share.
We all know that's what we do while we poop. It's great. What do we do without our smartphones?
I used to read.
What, shampoo bottles?
You know, you get like a bathroom reader, or you'd get like a novel, whatever.
My father-in-law always has a what's that author? That author that writes those military books? What's his name?
Clancy?
Clancy. He always has a Clancy book on top of his toilet. Without doubt. And if I'm over there frequently, I can measure his bowel movements because I see where his bookmark is going on his book. So we disagreed on that one, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
You got another one, or you want one for me here?
You go ahead.
All right, here we go. This one also kind of has to do with work. Would you rather have to be the only one that has to go to work completely naked, or the top 5 least attractive people at your work are the ones that have to go naked?
So me naked or them naked?
So you're the only one naked, or there are 5 people at work who are naked, and they happen to be the 5 least attractive naked people.
Well, what if I'm in the least attractive 5 least attractive people?
I was thinking about that myself. Then obviously you would go with the top 5, so you're not alone, right? Or do you bite the bullet for everybody else?
I'm not attractive, especially naked.
You're in the group of more
but I
attractive.
don't think I'd be
more attractive when
5.
clothed. That's
because
true.
I work with a lot of old ladies.
I mean, I have like 1,200 people in my building, so to be in the top 5, I mean, that's.
I would just rather have them naked. Like, nobody wants to see me naked. I don't like to see me naked.
Well, I was thinking because you're in the cooler.
You can always just
too.
avoid those people. Oh, I'd have major shrinkage, dude. Oh, I didn't think about the point that I would be super cold.
Yeah, you especially. I mean, for me, it wouldn't be too bad until I have to walk around because I sit at a cubicle where the walls go up to like here, you know. So all you'd see is nipple up, basically. You know, I'd just be like, "Hey guys," you know. So it wouldn't be that bad. You can't really see. I mean, but I think because here's the thing: after the first week, it really wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, but you work in a climate-controlled environment.
Until I go outside to smoke a cigarette. I walk out there like, oh shit, Harry's here, guys. Finish up.
I'd be like, damn, he is Harry.
I do the whole crossing my legs thing.
Do that benches?
We have like whole patio sets, man.
Wow.
Dude, I'll take a picture of our smoking area. It's like they cater to the smokers.
It's like, good luck quitting.
Yeah.
Because you want to come out here all the time.
Well, I think they're like, well, if we keep the smokers happy, they won't quit the job. They'll keep coming back to work. So you would go with top 5.
Yes. It'd be comic relief, really.
No.
Like
No.
crappy day, then you just look at the nasty,
Or like
the just
and you can
be
you could
like, oh man.
and you could start playing games with your coworkers. Like if one of your coworkers is nearby, you like slide something on the floor to make the ugly coworker bend over and see if you can get your coworker to see it.
It's like the circle game.
And your coworker sees it happen and he sees you laughing in the background. He's like, "Oh, you asshole, you got me." Dude, I think you could have. I think
me.
Here's the fun part: is okay, so you have your top 5, right? So you get used to the same 5 people being naked at work, and then magically one of them shows up with their clothes on. So then you go,
oh, and you got a new hire.
You're like, oh God, who did you
What'd
hire
the HR
this
manager
time?
do this time? Darn it, Steve.
Steve, you work in the office. You're not out here with the rest of us, man. Or magically,
because my HR manager is actually named Steve.
Or magically, you only start hiring 18 to 35-year-old ex yoga instructors. You just start filtering them out.
Weird. Wonder why Steve is only hiring 18 to 35-year-old ex yoga instructors.
Fantastic. Oh, then you will be happy that you started playing those games with your coworkers, because those will come in handy.
Yes.
That was pretty good. All right, that was Would You Rather? All right, had enough of that.
My face is kind of sore from laughing, dude. That was good.
That was a decent little segment there. So at this point, I think where are you at with this thing?
I'm on my second.
Oh, you're actually digging into a second?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that.
You got to.
It's not a rule of the show. There's no rules.
What's at this point?
Well, I'm just figuring out. What do I do after I drink this thing? Do I get another one from the blue cooler, or do I go get something that tastes okay?
Get another one. You'll live.
Do you need to pee? You go pee.
A little bit, not like huge amounts.
Because, well, I might need to grab an extension cord because my laptop didn't charge all the way, but we'll get there when we get there. You go pee. I'm going to go pee too and have a quick smoke.
I think that you just need to pee.
No, honestly, I want a cigarette more than I want to pee.
All right. We'll be back.
All right. Everything come out all right? Dude, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, man.
Are we ready for our next segment?
Yeah. Well, let's do it.
Do. It's time for Bald and Hairy Trivia.
Not your greatest effort, but but not your worst. All I got to say about that. All right, let's see here. Let's share our screen here. We gotta do our
Did
sound.
he bombard you with emails?
No, I only got one.
Nice.
So here's your coworker.
Hell yeah.
Was he in the Army?
He was.
Oh, all right. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Hey guys, this week's trivia question will be, what is the name of this child?
What is the name of this child?
JKMNO.
Something about an L. The L's missing. Right?
What the heck is that, dude?
Because HIJKLMNO. So like L. Noel. It's Noel, dude. Noel. I get it. There's Noel. The name of the child is Noel.
I think you're right, dude.
So that was more of a riddle. We haven't had a riddle before, but that is Noel, and I will bet whatever I'm right on this one. Am I right? You know what I mean?
I'm not even gonna guess because I don't see any other way.
That's got to be it, right?
It's got to be.
All right. I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm proud of myself even if I'm wrong because I still think I'm right. I think that one would, if I'm wrong, that one's open to interpretation. Pretty sure that should be the answer, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
The name is Noel.
Yeah.
There we go, man. Nailed it. Very, very creative. Very creative Bald and Hairy trivia this week.
Yeah. I'm going to text him right now. Tell him good job.
Tell him that, Harry, you are not clever enough to get past Harry. My dog's freaking out because she doesn't know where I am. Hey, pups. Hey, pups. Come here. Come here. Come here.
It's nice to have somebody other than like my kids give us our trivia question.
That was a creative one. It was good.
It was.
He even took time to write it out. I will say, because you used to work with him, right?
Yep.
I will say that maybe he needs to work on his penmanship. I'll say that, maybe.
The name is Noel.
maybe work on it a little bit, but maybe he was in a hurry. I get it.
He's got the trifold down, dude.
He's really good at writing letters. I'll say that. Like, don't you hate it if you ever have to like actually put something in an envelope and you just screw up the trifold?
Yeah.
I don't send letters though. When was the last time you actually sent some mail?
You send like cards in the mail.
You don't have to do a trifold for cards though.
No. His wife is pregnant with their first child.
Congratulations, Noel. That's his name on the show now, by the way.
Yeah. If he ever joins us.
It's Noel.
Which he doesn't really drink beer, so yeah.
He looks like a beer drinker though. Doesn't it look like a guy who would slam a few back, you know?
He's one of those guys, and I totally respect it, where he's like, you know what? I drank enough in my younger years. I don't really need to now.
Good for him.
Which I'm the opposite. I feel like I didn't drink enough in my younger years because I got married so young.
True. But you did, you were in a fraternity for a couple of years.
For a couple of years. But like I never went out to the bar because I wasn't old. Like I wasn't old enough.
Yeah.
So I never had like a bar scene.
I mean, I had a little bit of a bar scene. I would, go to O'Matty's with my roommate. Like, hey man, let's go.
You
to
could have
O'Matty's.
had more. You could have gone. You could have. You were single and 21. You could have done whatever you liked.
I was not single when I was 21. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, I was with Bitch Face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah. She wasn't really a drinker, but whatever.
Whatever.
What was your first legal beer? Do you remember your first legal beer?
Nope. I remember one of my first legal drinks.
Well, sure. The first time you consumed alcohol legally.
I don't know if it was exactly my first time, but it was definitely like the first couple times.
You don't remember your 21st birthday?
It was on my 21st birthday.
Okay.
And I threw up from it. And it was my first drink of the night, I believe. First or second.
Hang
Yeah,
on. So you're saying I don't remember my first drink when I was 21, but I'm talking about my first or second drink I've ever had.
Okay, it was my first or second drink I had when I was 21.
Okay, all right, got you.
It was like up there in the top drinks, and I threw up from it, and it was like just my first or second drink of the night.
What was it?
We went to this bar, and Mrs. Bald, who at the time was just my girlfriend,
Okay.
told the bartender, it's his 21st birthday. Do you have a free shot for him? He's like, well, yes, we do. And they gave me the shot, and I don't know what was in it, but I know that Tabasco was in it.
Ew.
Because he
Why would you
turned
put
his back to make this shot. And I took it, and I went straight to the bathroom. I was Triple C walking. I said, I need to go to the bathroom. Triple C walking to the bathroom, got into the stall.
Triple C.
Threw up.
What does that mean?
Calm, cool, and collective.
So you played it off very well. You're like you were just like
walked to the bathroom and threw up.
Excuse me, sir. I need to use the facilities.
Mm-hmm.
But did you keep drinking after that?
Yes. I wasn't drunk.
No, it was just
so
gross.
Yeah.
My first legal alcoholic beverage, I believe, was a beer on a golf course with Bald Senior. We played 9 holes because I think he was just tired of how shitty of a golf player I am, so we didn't finish. But I think we had a couple beers out there. I mean, that's a good way.
Yeah, it's a great way.
Especially, quite honestly, like, do they card people on the golf course? Do they?
I've been carded on a golf course.
I really haven't drank much on a golf course. I would love to do so.
Much, but
I would love to do it, but like, I'm always like with people who like don't really drink much. You know what I mean? Like,
well, let's do it when I come down there.
All right. We'll make friends with the beer lady.
Cart girl, yeah.
You gotta love the cart girl. They're always so nice.
Before we make reservations, we will ask, will there be a cart girl?
Is there a cart girl? And how frequently does she come around?
Yeah.
But if you tell the cart girl, like, hey, in 2 holes, I'm going to need another one, she'll be there.
Oh, yeah.
If they're good, they will be there.
Especially if you're tipping.
Well, yeah, you give her a $5 or something, you're good. Right? You're good. Bet that's tasty, huh? Do you know what's tasty?
It's going to taste like sweet nectar after this one, dude.
It's going to be like your mouthwash. Should we rate it while it's still fresh in my mind before I forget about it? But good trivia from Noel, dude. Thank you. So what did you do? You're like, dude, can you just send me a trivia question?
Yep. I told him not too hard, but not too easy. And then I sent him an example.
Which example did you use?
The one from last episode.
That was a good one. That was a
I
good
just sent him the
trivia
video
question.
and said, "Hey, check it out at 29 minutes or whatever." And
Maybe we got a view out of it.
na 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 na. The Crocodile Rock.
Our mother was absolutely correct. You should never.
I just dance everywhere I go.
Dude, see how long you can keep that up tonight when we're done. When we're done with this, when you go back upstairs, just start dancing and see
Kids
what.
will roll their eyes.
And your wife will be like, "That must be some really good beer." How many did you have? 1.5. Drinkability.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
It wasn't that hard to drink. I'll give it that. But it
Yeah.
wasn't easy to drink.
Maybe yeah.
Like it wasn't like you had to choke it down. It was just like
That's one of those that could be a 3, but it's probably closer to a 2.
I think and again we always talk about how the categories kind of blend, you know, so flavor does have to do with drinkability. Let's face it. As much as you want to deny it, it does. You're not excited.
If the flavor was better, it would definitely be easier to drink.
Yes. And you're not like, ooh, let me take another sip. You know, you weren't like looking forward to it.
And sometimes lack of flavor increases drinkability.
Absolutely. Oh, no doubt about that. Flavor.
Did you go 2 on drinkability also?
Yeah, I went with the 2. Yeah.
Flavor, I'm going 2. Because I've had worse beers that I couldn't drink more than one of, and I've almost drank 2 of these.
Okay.
So
Like there were some qualities that I liked about it. It's just the qualities that I didn't like overshadowed them. Does that make sense?
yes. That ending of it was so bad.
Yes.
The beginning, when it hits the lips for the first time, isn't too bad.
Yeah.
But then you swallow it and you're like, what the hell just happened to my mouth?
That's what she said. I mean, I'll go with a 2 on it then too. You know, like I would take this over a porter.
Yes, for sure.
Ew. Like I might even get, you know, if I'm out of beer, I might grab one of these. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I'll drink them.
it's going to take me a
drink
while.
a couple different kinds before I get to this one.
Yeah, like this is going to sit at the back of my fridge. I'm going to drink them. They're just going to sit back there for a while until one night I just need a beer and I don't have any, you know?
Or if you have 4 beers before it, maybe it wouldn't be too bad.
It's probably true as well. Value $10.50.
$8.99.
We have different experiences on this then, huh?
I'm still gonna go with a 2 because I can get Mickey's for $6.49 and I like it.
I can get a 32-ounce Mickey's for $2.35. Or I can get 6 Dirty Bastards for $10.50.
Sounds like a math problem my kids work on.
Like I probably could use algebra. You know what I mean? Like I got to find like the ratio of dollars compared to my other ratings.
Yeah.
Find like the golden formula. I don't it is 8.5% too though.
That's the thing about it. It'll get you drunk, dude.
Oh, and I don't like handing out ones. I really don't. When was the last time I handed out a 1 on anything? Do we ever?
We had to have on Founders Porter.
Coors Banquet beer, we gave a value of 1.
Really?
Yep.
Because it just tasted like regular beer, but cost the same amount as a premium beer.
Yep. Colt 45, I gave a 1 on flavor, which you gave a 2 on flavor, but you love that beer.
I did.
You definitely gave a 1 for value on the Morale, that hibiscus flavored beer.
Yeah.
That was pretty awful. So with
I
that
still
said,
have like 3 of those, dude. And I've given one away.
Dude, I still have one. So you remember I told you I'm giving it a 1, by the way. Giving it a 1. I told you my brother-in-law gave me some beers, like a custom 6-pack of beers. And you know how they
give him a custom 6-packs from leftover Bald and Harry beer?
No. I bought him some cider because he doesn't drink beer because he's can't do the gluten or whatever. But I'm not going to tell him this. But one of the beers was one of those that are unfiltered, you know? And so like they continue to I don't know what the word is, continue to brew because the stuff is still inside of it, you know? And I knew this going into drinking the beer, but I took 1 sip of it. And I know we always use this line as a joke, but I literally went, "The beer has gone bad." It was literally like, it was like I drank it in 2020 and it expired in like 2017. I didn't notice it.
And you bought it?
No, he bought it. He gave it to me as a gift. So remember, I was ranting and raving about that beer store, but shit, they should probably check their labels every once in a while.
What kind of beer was it?
It was some foreign beer. I don't know. Like, it was not. I was kind of excited. It was supposed to be like orange peel and like all sorts of stuff in it.
Who you like juicy?
I do love juicy beers. We need to get a juicy beer in here. But it was rancid beer, dude. It was so gross.
That's like
so gross.
When we drink beer at Mom's house, sometimes there's rust on the lids.
I would rather deal with rust on the lid than that. That was like I was still tasting it like 3 hours later. You know, like you just couldn't get the taste out of your mouth. Fair to say we're not buying or drinking these again.
No, I wouldn't order it at a bar. I wouldn't order it at the jar. I will not drink it, Sam. I am.
Hey, why don't we all meet at the jar and order beers?
I will not order it at a bar. I will not drink it out of a jar. I will not drink this beer. I am. I will not drink it, Sam. I am.
I don't think that's how that works, but good effort.
Something like that. Just
Sure.
stay away from the Founders.
Founders, you can. So we've had 3 Founders beers, at least, and 2 of them definitely suck. And I'm not saying they suck; they're just not our thing.
Yes, we're not saying that Founders sucks at brewing beer.
No, God, no.
They're saying that the styles that we've chosen, 2 of them, we didn't like.
We don't. Okay, we're okay with bitterness. We're okay with strong flavors. But that like milky, chocolatey, velvety, like no, man. Yeah. Like I want it to taste like beer. That doesn't taste like beer. Was that a warm Miller Lite you just took a sip of?
No, I got this Crown and it's still kind of sensitive around that area. So I got to try and drink the beer on the right side.
No, man. You drink enough beer on it, you'll get numb. Yeah.
Here, Puffer.
We have 2 dogs on the show. Is she going to do it?
No, she's coming the wrong way. Over here. Pepper, over here. She's not that smart. Come here. Come here. Up here. Come on. Pepper.
Dude,
Up here.
maybe if you didn't have so much shit in your basement, she could get to you easily.
My basement is very small. How big is your basement?
There's probably more room in my basement than in your basement. Even though
You
I
don't
don't
have a basement.
Yeah, I know. That was a joke. I'm glad you got it.
That was a joke.
But I have more room in my garage than you have in your garage.
Because it's full of stuff.
What's in your garage? I've never been in your garage. Like, what's in there?
Well, name something and I'll tell you if it's in my garage or not.
Bicycles.
Yes.
A refrigerator.
No.
Your shitty lawnmower.
Yes.
Trash cans.
No.
Boxes that you haven't opened up in at least 5 or 6 years.
Yes.
Your Christmas lights.
Some.
I'm trying to think of stuff that's in my exercise equipment.
No.
I totally have exercise equipment in my garage. You know, you buy it and then you just don't use it, so you put it in the garage.
Yeah.
That's not very much stuff. What else you got in there?
Snow blower. Fishing stuff. Wheelbarrow. Wagon.
You have a ladder? You have a ladder? No, you don't even own a ladder.
No, I don't own a ladder.
Tools?
Fertilizer machine thingy. Tools.
Fertilizer machine
tote
thingy?
boxes. One of those things you push
You
around the yard. that
spread the
squirts out
fertilizer?
the fertilizer. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that squirts out the fertilizer. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Golf clubs?
Shovels. Snow shovels. Golf clubs. Garden stuff like the tomato cages. Sandbags
Why do you have sandbags?
for the chickens.
You gotta have sandbags for chickens?
Yeah. Oh, there's a big old cage with a chicken in it in my garage.
Well, you have a chicken in your garage.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
It's a homeless chicken that we found.
your I was gonna call it your refugee chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting times at the Bald House, though. More chicken eggs all of a sudden.
Yeah, I guess so.
I know you love them damn chickens, man. They're your favorite thing in the world. No comment.
Chickens.
Chickens. All right, man. Well, we got our beer rated. We got through some trivia. Oh, there's one thing we forgot to do. New phone.
Selfie with a beer.
New phone. Right?
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, you gotta do one of the like. There's mine. You just email it to me later. I'll put it up on the end of the video. We don't have to show them here. If that makes sense.
It's sent.
Dang, dude, you're getting good at this, huh?
Oh, it's not sent yet. It will be in just a second. Okay, it's sent.
All right, I'll show them right now. If I remember when I'm editing this video. All right, man. I guess thanks for having a beer with me. Can we do it juicy next week, maybe?
Let's find something juicy next week.
I love the juicies, man. Or sours. We could do a sour. I love the sours, man. Those things are good.
Yes. If this beer tastes half as good as it looks, I think we're in for a big treat.
What was that from?
It's from Christmas Vacation, the turkey.
Okay.
Because you remind me of cousin whatever his name when you're like, good.
Good. Dude, one of these days I'm going to show up to your house and I'm just going to be Cousin Eddie. That's it.
All right.
Pull up in my RV. Bob, the shitter was full. It's going to be great. All right, man.
All right.
Hey, go Chiefs on Sunday. Go Bison.
Chiefs on Sunday.
Go Bison tomorrow. Yeah, I noticed you're wearing that. I would be wearing that too, but it's 80 degrees outside, so it's tough. But should be an exciting football weekend. Football season's almost over. Kind of blows my mind.
I know.
Depressing time of the year.
Could be over this weekend for us.
Well, for you, Mr. Oh, I'm not watching the Super Bowl because my Chiefs lost in the championship game. And then you watch the Super Bowl.
No, I went to bed. I didn't watch the Super Bowl last year.
You're not a true sports fan. Anywho, take it easy. I stopped recording before I said goodbye, so we got to do that over again. I was going to say happy birthday to my oldest niece, who I noticed, and she's going to hate me if she ever sees this. In her picture today, she basically just looked like you with long blonde hair. So happy
I'll tell her.
birthday. This is what you get to look forward to. All right. Take it easy, dude.
All right, later.
Later. I stopped recording before I said goodbye, so we got to do that over again. I was gonna say happy birthday to my oldest niece, who I noticed, and she's gonna hate me if she ever sees this. In her picture today, she basically just looked like you with long blonde hair. So happy
I'll tell her.
birthday. This is what you get to look forward to. All right. Take it easy, dude.
All right, later.
Later.